This Marley Spoon Ragu is perfect for a busy Sunday because you can have it on the table in half an hour. When you think of a ragu, what comes to mind is a meaty dish that's been cooking all day long. This Marley Spoon Ragu has all the flavour but none of the meat and is perfect for a busy Sunday because you can have it on the table in half an hour. The first thing I'm going to do is make a garlic butter, but a vegan garlic butter. And I'm grating macadamias with a fine grater, kind of looks like Parmesan. I love using macadamias because they have a higher fat content, making them nice and creamy and a really good substitute for dairy. Just get 1/4 cup, fill it up into a bowl, and then reserve the rest, sprinkling over at the end. Of course, you need garlic in garlic butter, so I'm also going to grate it with a fine grater so there aren't any bits. Have some parsley here, and I want to finely chop it, stems and all. I add half of the parsley for the butter, and then just leave the other half on the side to serve. Add a tablespoon of olive oil, season with salt, and give it a good stir. The water is boiling now, so I'll just pop the pasta in, and I have some farfalle, which I thought were bow ties, but it actually means butterflies in Italian. And I think it's a really good shape for kids. And while that's cooking away, I'll make up the garlic bread. Okay, I have a couple of wholemeal rolls here. Don't cut all the way through. I love garlic bread, old school style. And even though the butter is vegan, you will enjoy it just as much. We'll wrap them individually. Then using a knife, just spread a good amount into each of the incisions. Wrap it up nice and tightly, and then pop it into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes at 200 degrees. Pasta's ready. Make sure you reserve about 1 cup of the pasta water. Start cooking the sauce. Some oil in the pan. Now get the cherry tomatoes in. I'll leave them whole, and you just want to cook them until they start to soften. I have some mushroom meat here, which is a new plant-based protein that we have at Marley Spoon. This is mostly made up of shiitake mushrooms and soy protein. And the first time I ate it, the guys tricked me at work, and I had no idea it was actually vegan. It's incredibly rich and delicious, and it works perfectly in this ragu. I'm going to add it to the pan with the tomatoes and some of the pasta water. And crumble in a beef-style stock cube, which is actually vegan. You just want to cook it for a couple of minutes to get the mushroom meat going. Then I'm going to stir in a red pesto, which is mostly made up of sun-dried tomatoes, has a load of flavour. I actually cooked up and served this dish to a couple of my male friends, and they had absolutely no idea that this was vegan. They were shocked. A little bit more pasta water. And that is seriously it. Smells like the garlic bread's ready. Just stir it all through until it's nice and combined. I'm just going to drizzle in a bit more extra virgin olive oil. This does not look vegetarian. Can't forget the garlic bread. Sprinkle with some of the remaining grated macadamias, scattering of parsley. My slow Sunday mushroom ragu.